Hypnotized?
Yes. I know you didn't believe you didn't do these pictures. Can we start over?
Yeah, but that's a pretty good beginning.
Yeah.
Stop it. You're doing good. You're doing real well.
My voice isn't where I want it to be. So
maybe a little calmer, but I'll let you scoot over here so you can see her better. Good.
thank you.
Okay.
Nate, would you be willing to be hypnotized?
Hypnotized?
Yes. I know you believe you didn't do these pictures, but they had to come from somewhere. I think that they came from a place that you don't remember, and I think hypnotism.
Okay. If ever you guys messed up on a word, people mess up on words when you're really talking. What happens? You know, if I'm sitting there talking to you guys, what did I do? I correct the word. Doesn't mean anything. It happens sometimes. Okay. You know. Right? I'm over there talking about Susan, Sarah Gibbons. Yeah. Okay. You just correct it. Okay. That's what you do. Okay. Go ahead and start from the top again. Okay. Go ahead and give. Remember we always talked about having that moment before you're having a nice moment. But because this is a psychiatrist, I would encourage even a couple more seconds of analyzing before you speak.
Okay.
Something even it's the normal. You're really good. I would just add about 3 more seconds of looking at her.
Nate, would you be willing to be hypnotized?
Hypnotized?
Yes. I know you believe you didn't do these pictures, but they had to come from somewhere. I think that they came from somewhere that you're not remembering, and I think that hypnotism could take us to that place. Now, if you feel uncomfortable, we don't have to go do this.
No, it's not that
It's perfectly safe. It's a form of relaxation. Now, don't feel pressured.
No, I want to know. I know they came from somewhere.
When I count to 3, you'll be asleep. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Nate.
I want you to do that again. Okay? Take your time, but don't lose eye contact. You're losing eye contact too soon. I know you've got some stuff to say, but it's very slow and you're putting her to sleep. Okay? And you don't want to go 1, 2, 3, sleep, and look down.
Okay.
You want to go 1, you want to do it like you did. You have a nice pace. You're very calm. But when you go sleep, see that he sleeps. Then you can come down, come back up, deliver the line. There's no hurry. Okay? Okay, let's take it from right before you say, now don't feel pressured. Let's start with that.
Now, don't feel pressured.
No, I want to know.
More soothing. Okay? Look at him and then.
Now, don't feel pressured.
Good.
No, I want to know. I know they came from somewhere.
When I count to 3, you'll be asleep. 1, 2, 3, sleep. Nate, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I want you to feel relaxed and at peace. And I want you to go back in memory to when you first saw the apartment.
Yes.
Okay, I need you to do that again. Because you're not listening after you're finishing your sentence.
Okay.
Okay? Don't look down until you've heard him. You've asked him a question, so I want you to wait for his answer. And then look down. Okay? So from the same, start with sleep. You can just say 1, 2, 3, sleep.
1, 2, 3, sleep. Karen, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I want you to feel relaxed and at peace, and I want you to go back in your memory to when you first saw the apartment.
Yes.
What do you see? What attracts you?
He can't follow.
All right, all right. All right, Karen. All right, just breathe, relax.
Sorry. Okay, you know what? Let's stop there. Turn on the lights real quick, Danny. Make sure yeah, okay, we're fine. Turn it on. Okay, did you guys see how much better it was in listening? Even though she had those long lulls where she looked down, it didn't matter. So she didn't know her next line. She was so in the moment. You'll see when you watch this, or a couple times, that was so much better. It was really, really good, Laura. I thought it was really good. And you just, it's like, what's wrong? What happened? And then, there's another line where you say, what is it, or something. And you just went, you were here. And he didn't say anything. So you realized you had another line. You just stayed there. You came down, you came back up. What is it? You said the next line. And that works. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Because you stayed in the moment. And that's the time to go and get your next line. You already heard. Don't ever ask someone a question and look down at your paper. Don't ever do that. You just lost the role. I'm telling you. Don't do that. I'm going to just beat it into you guys. Okay. That was so much better that time. That was so much better. And yeah, I really like that. And you should give her it happened a couple times. You really followed the direction well. I saw you delivered the line, you waited, you looked down, you realized you had another line, you came back up, you said that line. Very smooth. Very smooth. It's a cold read. Great. And action.
Okay, I really don't have time for this.
You're in the middle of a crime scene, miss. You'll make time.
Oh, come on. You can see it's a suicide.
Yeah, seem to be a lot of those going around lately. My colleagues think I'm crazy, but I'm beginning to wonder if somebody isn't giving these Vicks a little push.
You really like this guy. He's got your paranoid turn of mind.
What?
I didn't say anything.
You know this man?
He was dead when I got here.
So the best you can say for yourself is you were robbing the dead guy?
You're a detective. I detect. What was I going to do? Strap some paintings on my back and take them in the elevator? I don't have any weapons. I don't have equipment for a heist. What did I do? Come here and chat him into hanging himself?
Even if I believe you, that doesn't answer the question. What are you doing here?
Same thing you are, trying to save someone. Guess we were both too late. We're on the same side, Reese.
I'm pretty Barbara too.
Yeah, please.
No, wait, just a minute.
I know what I'm doing. Back off.
Do you hear voices or something?
You have no idea.
Okay. Good. Let's try again. Correct? I want you to do this one next time. Okay? Just so you know. Okay. Because this will be right up your alley. This is the type of role. Okay. That's perfect for you. This is from Birds of Prey. So knowing that, you guys, this girl's like a superhero. Okay, she's like, if you are, the Batman was your father, and Catwoman was your mother.
Oh, that show. Okay, I know what you're talking about. I've never seen it, but yeah, okay.
Okay, so you're talking to this. Think in terms of super cool. Okay, if you've got this superhero blood in you, and you're there saving, but in typical DC comic fashion, you are.
Crazy vibrate.
in typical, fashion. You're being, people are misinterpreting that you're involved in the crime rather than being a superhero. So that's a norm, but I think that you're very cool in kind of that comic fashion, and just imagine you're just about to just go see ya and jump off a building and fly off, on a rope or something, or do a backflip, triple, stick to the wall, something like that. Okay, so knowing that, you're just completely cool. You're sitting here just doing your thing, and you could just disappear in a second if you. So imagine something like that, like the edge of the wall, and you're just about out of there, but you're listening, and you're kind of playing with them, but you're talking to this other thing that he can't see. This.
Like I've got an earpiece or something through cell phone.
Yeah. Who I believe is your mother, or something, and maybe it's.
Girl, Oracle.
Yeah. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Oracle. It's Batgirl. Yeah, that's right. The Oracle. So, but she has the name Barbara now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's who you're talking to. Okay. All right. So let's try to do that. Super cool. You're blinking a lot. Is that your cacoethes?
No, it's 5 hours of sleep.
Okay. Okay. That may be great for some things. I think this girl probably doesn't blink a whole lot. So if there's a way to control that, this might be the time to try that. Okay. Ready? And action.
Okay, I really don't have time for this.
You're in the middle of a crime scene, miss. You'll make time.
Oh, come on. You can see it's a suicide.
Yeah, it seems to be a lot of those going around lately. My colleagues think I'm crazy, but I'm beginning to wonder if somebody isn't giving those Vicks a little push.
You really like this guy. He's got your paranoid turn on mine.
What?
I didn't say anything.
You know this man?
He was dead when I got here.
So the best you can say for yourself is you were robbed a dead man? You were robbing a dead man?
You're a detective. Detect. What was I going to do? Come in here and strap some paintings on my back and take the elevator? I don't have the weapons for a heist. I don't have the equipment for a heist. What was I going to do? Come in here and chat him into hanging himself?
Even if I believe you, that doesn't answer the question. What are you doing here?
Same thing you are, trying to save someone. Guess we were both too late. Look, we're on the same side.
No, wait just a minute.
I know what I'm doing. Back off.
Do you? Hear voices or something?
You have no idea.
Okay.
I think these lines exact, but...
I want you to try just this part, okay, with your detective detect. Say that paragraph, okay? What else is going on in your head? That's the thing. Because you seem to just be kind of a little bit irritated, a little bit kind of valley girl, back girl, You kind of got a little sass in you.
Okay.
First name Sassy, last name Girl. I'm just thinking maybe, what's your other motive? I mean, you're here to figure something out. You're probably still here at this moment, for another reason. Otherwise, you'd be out of here.
There's that line where he says something about trying to save someone. So I don't know. Obviously, from the lines, I don't know this person. So there must have been somebody else.
Yeah, and you're telling Barbara, don't worry, I know what I'm doing. So you have a purpose. So have a purpose. Okay, even if you don't know what that purpose is from just these sides, you could ask in the audition. But if you don't have a purpose, you could be looking at him, and maybe he's distracting you. What do you?
Can I ask? Does anybody know what the purpose was? Who saw the episode? Scott?
What
Do
is
you know
it?
what the purpose was?
Oh, she was like, what? Yeah, she was. She goes in to try to save a guy because she has like crazy powers. She can detect something that might happen. It's not like Minority Report, not quite.
I figured. I mean, it's got to be something to the effect of solving the crime.
You're detective. Detect.
Yeah, yeah. She's obviously wants to solve the crime. So have that as your motive. And he's an impediment to you. He's slowing you down. But you still need to find out whatever it is. So if he's here, it can be, well, you're a detective. Detect. Does it really look like I'm here for that reason? Okay? Why don't you get on the ball, do your thing, and then I can get back to work. That's what you're thinking. Okay? So let me see that, But I think a very cool kind of demeanor is the way to go about it, as opposed to this. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Boots.
From the top?
Just do it for that paragraph, and then take it to the end. Okay, you ready? So give her the line before.
Okay. So the best thing you can say for yourself is you were being robbed. You were robbing a dead guy?
You're a detective. Detect. What do you think I did? I'm sorry.
That's all right. Lead her in again.
Okay. So the best you can say for yourself is you were robbing a dead guy?
You're a detective. Detect. What do you think I did? Come in here with straps and paintings on my back and take the elevator? I don't have the weapons for a heist. I don't have the equipment. What did I do? Come in here and chat him into committing suicide?
Even if I believe you, that doesn't answer the question. What are you doing here?
The same thing you are, trying to save someone. I guess we were both too late.
That's where I want you to be. Start that paragraph again. Not where you were. Right where you are now. Okay, so lead her into that line.
Okay. Even if I believe you, that doesn't answer the question. What are you doing here?
You're a detective. Detect. What did I do? Come in here and strap some paintings on my back and take the elevator? I don't have the weapons for a heist. I don't have the equipment. What do you think I did? Come in here and chat him into committing suicide?
Even if I believe you, that doesn't answer the question. What are you doing here?
Same thing you are, trying to save someone. I think we're both too late.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
What I'm trying to get at, you found a place that I liked when you started talking about trying to save somebody. It's more of a concerned place and more of being on a mission. And I wanted you to hold that. And what in essence happened is you started out that way, then you went back to the old way, and then you did the line that I liked, the not the good way. So you switched the wrong things.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess.
I wanted you to stay in that concerned mode. So feel for the person, okay? I think that's a good choice. You've got a personal interest vested that's very, very, I mean, this is your life, okay? And as opposed to just being irritable. I mean, he is irritating you, but there's more to it. Okay, just one more time that paragraph.
So the best you can say for yourself is you were robbing a dead guy?
You're a detective. Detect. What do you think I did? Come in here and strap some paintings on my back and take the elevator? I don't have the equipment for a heist. I don't have the weapons. What do you think I did? Came in here and chat him into committing suicide?
Even if I believe you, that doesn't answer the question. What are you doing here?
Same thing you are, trying to save someone. Obviously, we're both too late.
I did it again,
I did it again, I know. I'm sorry. I sensed it, I felt it. I wasn't in the moment.
Yeah.
At all.
Just try that one bit again. Just,
Okay.
and unless I stop you, keep going.
So the best you can say for yourself is you were robbing a dead guy?
Again? Give it a whirl.
So the best you can say for yourself is you were robbing a dead guy?
You're a detective. Detect. What was I going to do? Come in here and strap some paintings on my back and take the elevator? I don't have the equipment for a heist. I don't have the weapons. What did I do? Come in here and chat him into hanging himself?
Even if I believe you, that doesn't answer the question. What are you doing here?
Same thing you are, trying to save someone. Obviously, we're both too late.
Okay. Better. That was the best. You did the paragraph,
A little.
but yeah, you went back to a little of that anger. You did it this one time. You'll see when you watch the tape when you said the same thing as you were trying to save someone, and it was powerful. I wanted to keep that line, but if you put that line with the paragraph, I think you finally got the paragraph in a much better place. So that was better. So good job. Start with, who are you starting with? No, on 32.
Most of the guys are my age.
Huh?
Most of the guys are my age and Charles. Most of the guys my age and Charles' fans.
Yeah, I think it's back, isn't
The
it?
women my age are mine, page
No, turn.
31, 32,
Yeah, right there.
33.
Okay, so she wants to
I'm gonna,
go bucolic.
I'm gonna,
This character.
yeah, I'm sick.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna read the first line just once so I get, I'm gonna try to do an accent. Most of the guys my age are Charlie's friends. Most of the women my age are mine. Most of the guys my age are Charlie's friends. Most of the women are mine.
Charlie seems to have a way with children.
It's like that wherever he goes. Birds of a feather, I guess. It's not just children, though. Everyone likes Charlie. My problem with Charlie was never his likability. The quiet couple over there are Charlie's parents. They've been together forever. He was in the 8th grade and she was in the 6th or something. He's been running the same hardware store for 40 years. That's where Charlie gets his dependability. It's also where he gets his 18th century values. The blue blood and the chippy you've met, that's my father and stepmonster Rose. She's 3 days older than me, so I defer to her in matters of experience.
I find myself deferring to her chest.
I hope you don't believe they're real.
God, no. Not even very good forgery.
Well, Daddy's got good taste in everything, but his choice of words and women these days. He's always been a bit of a snob, but he's really not the same since Mom left him.
I didn't know anyone actually wore ascots.
Oh, because we're stopping.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Good start. Good start. Good. What's your relationship with this guy right here?
Oh, friend. I'd say close friend, considering some of the stuff we're talking about.
Okay. I'll go with that. The fact of the matter is he's actually your fiance.
Oh, didn't know that.
But it's okay. I mean, if you
Okay.
tell me a choice, just commit to that choice.
Okay.
Which one you want to go with?
I can change it for fiance. That'd be
Well, let's
cool.
change it since that is actually the fact. But good choice. I saw that, so I believe you if that's the
Okay.
choice you made. Let's try it the other way.
Okay.
What else is going on? How do you feel about Charlie, your ex-husband or soon-to-be ex-husband?
Boring. Dull. Just going by some of the statements that are made, he's dependable, gets his 18th century values. But maybe she protests too much. I don't know. Protests too much.
With
Like if you
respect to what?
protest too much, that if
But with respect to what?
it's like if you complain about someone too much, you actually
I know
Still like-
protesting.
still like them.
Huh?
You still like them. So I think that she finds him boring and likable and too likable and dull, but maybe there's a little attachment still.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. How do these different people affect you?
Parents are, his parents, there's really no effect. Her parents, she loves her father, can't stand stepmonster.
Obviously, stepmonster.
Stepmonster, yes.
So, okay.
And loved her mom, so.
So maybe if you can, all the more show that in your sentiments, rather than relying just on the words to express it. Okay? Let's see the difference we get with that. But good start. Okay? And what's happened just before here? I mean, where are you? I know it doesn't say.
Oh, at a party
for the
a
two of you
divorce.
for your divorce. But what's just happened in your mind? What are you thinking? This very moment. What were the last two things you just said to Harlan? You don't have it. I'm just asking you.
Reliving my parents, the parents' divorce, Kathy, her parents' divorce.
You were probably talking about a few other people, do you not think?
Wait, which line is he?
No, I'm just asking you in backstory. What did you just say to Harlan right before this? When we pick up the scene, had the scene picked up 10 seconds earlier, what would we have heard?
He's Catherine's fiance, but he doesn't know anyone at this event.
Okay.
So, trying to gossip, trying to get him to know everyone or to point out the people.
Okay. Is that an endearing time for the two of you? I mean, are you kind of, if you had a few toddies and it's kind of like, was it a whisper that just happened? Sweetie, let me tell you about everybody. I mean, I'm just asking.
A little above a whisper.
Okay. Or are you getting drunk? Are you boisterous?
Yeah, I'd say, considering the event.
Okay, then let's make that choice.
Okay.
Okay. And action.
Most of the guys my age are Charlie's friends. Most of the women my age are mine.
Charlie seems to have a way with children.
It's always been that way. Birds of a feather, I guess. It's not just children, though. Everyone likes Charlie. My problem with Charlie has never been his likability. The quiet couple over there are Charlie's parents. They've been together forever.
Okay, I'm sorry. We just got to start you over again.
Okay, that's fine. I'm not into it anyways.
Okay.
So.
I just need to know because I'm not getting any story from. I need to know. This was your ex. This is your husband still, and you're not really giving me a commitment on what your past was.
Okay.
I don't care what the choice is. I just want a choice, and that was no choice.
Okay.
That was kind of a limbo. Okay. Ready? And action.
Most of the guys my age are Charlie's friends, and most of the women are mine.
Charlie seems to have a way with children.
Yeah, he's like that wherever he goes. Birds of a feather, I guess. Not just children, though. Everyone likes Charlie. My problem with Charlie was never his likability. See that nice, quiet couple over there? That's Charlie's parents. They've been together forever. He was in the 8th grade and she was in the 6th or something. His father has run the same hardware store for 40 years. That's where Charlie gets his dependability. It's also where he gets his 18th century Victorian values. See that blue chip over there? And see,
This is excellent. You're doing great.
See that blue blood over there and the chippy? That's my father and stepmonster, Rose. She's 3 days older than me, and I defer to her in matters of experience.
I find myself deferring to her chest.
I hope you don't think they're real.
God, no. Not even a very good forgery.
My father's always had good taste in everything.
but his choice of words and women these days.
He's always been a bit of a snob, but he hasn't been the same since Mom left him.
Good, good. Go ahead. That's much better. You really found some commitment. So you guys see the difference in the beginning between, you could see some path with her and Charlie the second time. And they were good choices. I like those choices. It was interesting. I love the choice where there was a side of you that really remembered some good times with Charlie. And then you kind of concealed it and covered it and kind of had to laugh at him. But we felt that there was some memory there that I think threw you for a loop. And this is what I saw, which I think is an excellent choice. Anytime, guys, you feel something and you cover it up, which is the way we are in real life, it plays wonderfully on film. Because people,
I didn't think about that.
the layers and the colors, because you watch them and you go, he said that, but he didn't mean that. Okay? So the more layers you can put, the more interesting. And that's what you did with that. That was a commitment. Then you jumped right back into, you were a little more willing, you didn't cover it up completely. You were a little more willing to let us see the outside of it, but then you did kind of cover it a bit. But you had some moments that were very interesting to watch. You really deserve a hand for that.